Hey, what's up guys? I'm Coda and this is Paladin Gaming. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well and enjoying your new year so far. Today is going to be the Ghost Recon Breakpoint review video. I just purchased this game the other day. I got a really good deal on Amazon this week, and I've had the game for about a week now. I've played through the entire main campaign and some of the side missions and a lot of the faction missions, and I've played, as you're seeing right now, I've played with a few of my my buddies from Reaper Squad, and we've been enjoying the game. But today is just going to be my honest review of it. So, jumping right into things, a summarization of this video game. If you don't know what it is already, this is Ghost Recon Breakpoint. It came out in October of 2019, and it is the secondary release to Ghost Recon Wildlands. And what's happening here is you are on the Pacific Ocean's archipelago of Aroa, and this is where Skell Technology has their main operations basically. And if you played Wildlands in the DLC missions, you'll know that Walker is a very changed man now. He has decided to take over Aroa and use the drones to basically wipe out all of the politics in the world, and your overall mission is to stop that from happening. So now that we have the intro and that summarization out of the way, I want to jump right into this review. And with early gameplay, I noticed that the enemies were really bullet spongy unless you shot them in the head. If you shoot them in the head, it is a one-shot kill unless it's a heavy or a wolf in that case, early game. I've noticed that most of the wolves are one-shot kill in the head as well, so you shouldn't really have much of a problem with that if you're looking into buying the game. The vehicle traversal in this game is wonky at best. It's very wonky. I think they need to fix it and return it to the way it was in Wildlands. I don't understand why they changed anything about the vehicles. I know the ground vehicles in Wildlands were a bit hard to drive, but once you got used to it, they were fine. The aircraft in Wildlands, it was perfection how you could drive those vehicles. It was so flawless, and now it's janky as hell. It looks horrible. It's so immersion breaking when you're trying to fly a helicopter, and it just like cracks from side to side, and it's not very realistic in my opinion, and it's broken my immersion on more than one occasion. Weapon systems. As far as the guns go, there's a really nice weapon choice. I like, there's clearly not as many guns as there were in Wildlands, that's for damn sure. I've not seen nearly as many guns in this as were in Wildlands, and I kind of want to know what Ubisoft was thinking. They had 4 years to develop this game, and it still feels rushed to me. It's literally, to me, this game, what I see is Ghost Recon and The Division had a baby. They just wanted to turn Ghost Recon into an all-online experience, so they basically merged it with The Division. And this is what they got out of it. And I think, overall, I think it's poorly done. I really think it's poorly done. I enjoyed my experience, and I do continue to enjoy my experience with my friends, but there's a limit to that. I've run into a lot of similar bugs and issues that were plaguing Wildlands for a long time, and I feel like they should have been able to learn from that very early on, and I think that should have been taken care of before the game even launched, in my honest opinion. The gear level schematics are also, in my opinion, pulled right out of Division. So if you've played Ubisoft games in the past, you're pretty much familiar with this already. I like how they have gear level and your cosmetic stats are totally separate. I like that you don't have to run around looking like an idiot straight out of Minecraft Hunger Games. Again, touching on the Division similarities, it's just a little side note on my notes section here. I think it's too much like the Division, honestly. I noticed that the gunplay the way the enemies are spongy, all of that stuff. It's a lot like Division. It's basically like they used Division's assets and all that stuff and then just merged the two games together. I really don't believe that they made an entirely new game here. I do like how they expanded on the tactical sense, how you can do prone camo and all that cool stuff. It's like, it's even more immersive in that sense, but I wish that they would have just taken Wildlands and built upon it instead of trying to remake it. Because this game could have been a totally different, brand new experience for so many people, and it would have been so much more refreshing to have something new than the same old thing, because the same old thing is what sells. Also, moving forward now, segueing to the state of the game, I mentioned that there were some bugs that I've seen before. There's a lot of glitches in this game. I get glitched at least 4 to 5 times a session, easily, and that ranges between getting stuck on cover, not being able to move out of cover. I had an instance, I don't think it's in this video, this is just some gameplay that I recorded with a friend of mine the other day and decided to use it because it was a long clip. I was trying to flush some enemies out of cover the other day, so I had decided to throw a fragmentation grenade behind where they were sitting to try to flush them out so I could kill them. And I went to throw the grenade and I let go of the L1 button. I play on PS4 if you haven't noticed with the SHAREfactory and stuff. So I pressed L1 to throw the grenade. I moved the mark area where I wanted it. I released L1 to allow my character to actually throw the grenade, and he just sat there in the aiming pose for like 10 minutes. And I'm running around basically stuck in this animation aiming a grenade, unable to fire my weapon, unable to switch weapons, anything, and I came very close to dying and almost had to restart a checkpoint on a mission that I was almost done with. And I feel like the immersion and game-breaking glitches that disable you from even defending yourself in the game is really annoying, and I don't think that it's okay for developers to release games in state like this. Ubisoft, they do it time and time again, but they always recover and they always end up making their games great in the end. But I think that part essentially is what has the community saying, okay, we'll deal with it for a couple of months so we can have a great game in the end. Yeah, sure, but I feel like if you're going to charge people $60 for a AAA title, it should be the quality of a AAA title. It shouldn't be a $20 piece of dog shit that you get from an independent studio. It should be the quality should be of a AAA development studio that knows what they're doing and doesn't release a game with bugs and glitches written all over it. Anywho, overall, the customization is really good. The gunplay is fairly smooth. With a few updates with patch notes and stuff, they could make this game a lot more enjoyable than it currently is, although it's currently enjoyable. It's very enjoyable right now. I've been playing with almost no problem, but like I said, the glitches, etc. are just getting annoying. So, Ubisoft, if you watch this, please fix your damn game. Please and thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Don't wanna cry or leave you behind, or leave you behind. Primitive energy, take it back.